So hey guys, so in this video I want to show you guys how to make a 95% confidence ellipse with a centroid. So this can be very useful for ordination or multivariate analysis. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to this website, realstatistics.com. I'm not from this website. I do not know anybody from this website. I do not own it, so it's just a handy website. You can use it, or you can just copy the formulas from the video. So also what you want to do is you want to copy this sheet down exactly the way it is, because otherwise the formulas are not going to work anymore. This is just some random data, which I also got from the website. It's actually the same. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to calculate the chi-square value. So we're going to copy it from the website and we're going to paste it in this cell. So we got 2 degrees of freedom because we have two arrays. And I set the, for this example, I set the confidence interval at 67.5%. So the next thing you want to do is we're going to calculate the covariance matrix. So how we're going to do that is you want to go to data analysis, covariance, okay. Then you want to select the entire column with your data, group by your columns, labels in the first row, so these are the x and y values, and the output is going to calculate here. So this is the covariance matrix. We're going to copy it here. So it's this one. This one is this one. This one has to be the same as this one. And then last but not least, we got this one. Okay, so now we got the covariance matrix. The next thing we want to do is we're going to calculate the inverse covariance matrix. So how we're going to do is we're going to select this table. You want to copy the formula, and then what you want to do is paste this, and then Shift, Control, Enter. Now we got the inverse covariance matrix. Next, you want to calculate the average or the mean. So it's average, this array, enter, is average, this one. So what we just calculated is the center point, the centroid of the data, which we can then calculate the entire ellipse. We can calculate it around it. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we're going to calculate the eigenvalues. So we're going to copy this value, this formula, which is the sum of the eigenvalues. Then we're going to copy this one, which is the product of the eigenvalues. And then eigenvalue 1 here, and eigenvalue 2 in here. And then I just have to copy this one, eigenvalue 1 and eigenvalue 2. Right. So now we're going to calculate the length and the width of the ellipse. That's going to get here, length, width, and then the angle of the entire ellipse, which is this one. So I'm using a different format because I'm living in the Netherlands. So that's why I'm not using the comma, but this one. And the angle in degrees is this one times the 100 divided by pi. So this is the degrees. So now we're going to calculate the rotation matrix. So this formula has to go in J11 here, and also in K12 here. So this is actually the first typo of the page. This is J13, but it has to be J12. So J12 in here, and then the next one is minus J12, minus that one. Yes. And make it a little better. This one also. Alright, so now we've got the rotation matrix. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to calculate the whether the data points fall within or outside the ellipse. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this formula here. So it calculates the data point minus the mean. We're going to do the same thing for the y values, which is here. And then we're going to copy this formula, which calculates whether it's inside or outside. And then I have to make some adjustments again. So outside, inside. Right. So I'm going to copy this down all the way to the last data point here. So as you see, all the data points are inside the ellipse, but that is not true. This is the second typo on the website. The square is actually wrong. So we're gonna delete the square. I don't know why it's in the formula, but down. So as you see now, there are 4 points outside of the ellipse, which is actually the same as in on the website. I don't know why the typo is in, but yeah. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna calculate the x and y values for the ellipse itself. So for that, we have to go to these arrays, or these columns, sorry. And then also for y in here. But first of all, what we're going to do is we have to make a table like this. So we have to start with 0 here, and then it's pi divided by 20 or whatever number you like, and then this one is this value plus this value, and then we have to add a dollar sign, so it's going to stay on this one, and we have to go all the way down to pi is 2, so it's about 6.8, all the way down, down, down. So then the ellipse is more accurate. So it's sorry, 6.8, I mean 6.28. Yes. All right, paste it down. So now we got the values for the ellipse. So what we're going to do now is we're going to insert a scatter plot. First of all, we're going to select the data points, insert, scatter plot, scatter. So we're going to also add so right mouse click, then select data, centroid, name centroid, x value is the mean, and the y value is the other mean. And we're going to add the coordinates of the ellipse, which is ellipse, x values all the way down and all the way down, and then OK. So as you can see, we got the ellipse. We're going to add this one. Minimum 25 until 32 probably. Yeah, and then the y-axis, which is about 12 until 18. 12 until 18. Okay. Right. Nice. So now what we're gonna do. So as you can see, there are 4 data points that are outside the ellipse. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make it look smooth. We're gonna change the chart type. We're gonna first select the data points of the ellipse. Then we go to change the chart type, scatter plot, and then with scatter with smooth lines. So now it looks super smooth. So we're going to give it the same color as the data points. Those are blue, solid line, color, blue. Oh wait, where's it not working? Solid line, blue, yeah. And I want to give it a little bit more shiny look. And then the centroid, marker options built in. And this, I like the cross, and I make it a little bigger. And color in blue. Right. So now we got the 95% confidence ellipse. I hope you guys found it useful, and yeah. So tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you.